36, night number 2. As you guys can see, I'm trying to get this video out for you guys before tomorrow morning. So we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. Last night, I believe I gave last night a 5 out of 10. Okay, I gave last night a 5 out of 10. Night number 2, again, what I told you guys last night, if you didn't catch the night 1 review, I'm giving the superstars all credit for even going out there and even getting in the ring. Again, they didn't have to get in the ring. They're doing this because they love to. So I'm giving the superstars complete credit for even going out there and producing this show. Okay? As far as Vince McMahon, I'm giving him no passes. He could have canceled this. He could have postponed this to August and then have WrestleMania in August. But he didn't want to go ahead and do that. He went ahead and go in there and have WrestleMania go off. Because again, it's the only sport in town right now. Or as you would call it back in the day, it's the only game in town. But McMahon wanted to go ahead and have WrestleMania take place because he wants to be the only game in town. So I'm giving him as a production, as a going out there, a booker, as a leader. I'm giving him no passes. I'm giving him no passes because he wanted this to go off. He could have postponed this. No, he wanted this show to go off. So I'm holding no punches back. But as far as the wrestlers, I'm giving them a pass. Okay? Because they didn't have to do this, so I'm giving them a pass. But my overall score will not be influenced by anything other than Vince McMahon wanted this show to go off. So we opened WrestleMania. Again, we had the same video package we had from last night, but no American the Beautiful. But we had the same video package from last night. We had Gronkowski back again hosting this show. So we kick off WrestleMania with Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley. Over the last year, I have grown to like Charlotte Flair. Back then when she was beating Sasha, she was beating Bayley, I was like, damn it, Charlotte, let somebody else get an opportunity. And then I started to be like, you know what, watching her matches more, I'm like, damn, Charlotte's really fucking good in the ring, bro. Like, what's the issue with people not liking her? I understand, yeah, she beats Sasha, she beats Bayley, she gets all these title shots. I understand that. Jesus Christ. Right now, as I'm recording this, guys, freaking John Cena basic thugonomics copyright claim. Who gives a crap? Whatever. Again, I'm like, okay, yeah, I know she beats Sasha a lot. She beats Becky a lot. She beats Bayley a lot. I understand that. But as the last couple years, I'm like, she's really fucking good in the ring. Like listen, I know Charlotte's a now 11-time women's champion. I know that. She has more title reigns than Sasha. She's won at WrestleMania compared to Sasha. We'll get into it in a second. But I'm like, I understand that. But she's really fucking good in the ring. Like, of course, back in the day, like, for example, who was people's... Okay, you guys know my favorite wrestler all the time is The Rock. Some people's favorite wrestler all the time is Triple H. We know Triple H back in the day would win every fucking time if he could fucking win. But Triple H was good in the fucking ring. So you had your each their own. I started to respect Charlotte more. Then going into this feud, I'm like, okay, Rhea Ripley, she's the new chick on the block. She's the new person that everybody likes. And then you have the fucking queen here, Charlotte Flair, who last year lost to Ronda Rousey and Becky Lynch. We knew what was supposed to happen. It was supposed to be Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley one-on-one match. Then that changed to add Becky Lynch because Becky Lynch was over. So they took that spot away from Charlotte Flair by not getting her one-on-one match with Ronda Rousey. And she probably was supposed to beat Ronda Rousey last year. And then there's comes Royal Rumble. We knew why she won the Rumble. She won the Rumble because, again, she was promised things last year that she didn't get that was promised to her. So she won the Rumble this year. And I was like, once I read that article, I'm like, oh, she's going to beat Rhea Ripley hands down. Because, again, she's getting what she was owed as of last year. But besides all that stuff, guys, I respect Charlotte Flair now. She's one of my favorite women's wrestlers. I put her in the category up there with right now Trish. I really do. Like, she really is really good. Would I say she's the best female wrestler in the company as of right now? Honestly, God's truth. I mean, listen here. When we get to the Sasha Banks thing, I'll tell you guys in a second how I feel about it. But Charlotte Flair is one of the best women's wrestlers in the company. Okay? they had a pretty damn good match. It was about, I think it was about 20 to 18 minutes the match was. Charlotte beat Rhea Ripley, and people on Twitter lost their fucking minds. Like, listen, bro, after Shayna Baszler lost last night, did you think Charlotte Flair was gonna lose? After Shayna lost last night, did you think Charlotte was gonna lose to Rhea Ripley? Let that sink in. Okay then. Again, is this gonna help NXT beat AEW in ratings? Probably not. I mean, come on. AEW now has Chris Jericho, Matt Hardy, Brody Lee. Sammy Guevara is taking off right now. Cody Rhodes is taking off. I mean, listen, AEW is still going to have better ratings than NXT. Is this going to help? It's going to probably give them, what, an extra 60,000 to 80,000 views, maybe probably, or extra 100,000. But I don't see them beating AEW in the ratings whatsoever. Now, as far as Charlotte Flair going back to NXT, maybe get an Io Shirai versus Charlotte Flair match. We'll see, but I love the opener. Charlotte won. Rhea Ripley, she's still young. Okay? Don't kill yourselves over this stuff, people. Come on. Next was Aleister Black versus Bobby Lashley. Aleister Black won. Next. After Aleister Black versus Bobby Lashley, I gotta pull this card back up, literally, guys. I think after Aleister Black, Bobby Lashley, was that Edge versus Randy Orton? I think it was Edge versus Randy Orton was next. All right, I'm trying to digest this. Okay, listen. Edge versus Randy Orton. How to put this the nicest way? Edge versus Randy Orton. Byron Saxton. Who else? Who was the other dude's name? Todd Phillips. Todd Phillips and Byron Saxton. Okay. This needed Jim Ross and Jerry the King Lawler. Let's just say that right for you guys. This needed Jim Ross and Jerry the King Lawler badly. Okay, first of all, there was no... Again, listen, I know the circumstances that they were in, man, with the T-virus. You couldn't... Jerry Lawler probably would have been on commentary, okay? But this needed some type of commentary, okay? Again, we have no crowd. Listen, Edge and Orton did the best they could do, what they could work with. I'll give them that. They did the best they could do with what they were given. But this went way too long, and the commentary did not help it. Okay, when you have a longer match than it needs to be, and you have no commentary, it's not a good sign. Edge and Orton did the best they could do, but overall, I would not go back and rewatch this match. It's a one-time watch, in my opinion. I would not go back to rewatch this match. Now, Undertaker and AJ from last night, we can go back and rewatch that. Edge and Randy Orton, I'm not going back to rewatch that ever again. Ever again. Edge won against Orton. They did the best they could do. I'll give Edge and Orton this. They did the best what they could give with. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But this is why this should have been postponed. This is why this man should have been postponed. Example, Edge and Orton. Next, I think, was Dolph Ziggler versus Otis. Otis beat Ziggler. Mandy came out to give the save. And then Otis got his kiss with Mandy Rose. I was surprised they actually kissed. For the whole thing with the T-virus. I was surprised they actually did kiss. But Otis got his kiss from Mandy Rose. Mandy Rose looked beautiful, as she always does. Otis won. After that, I believe, was the tag team title match, which was the Raw Tag Team Champions, which was Street Profits versus Garza versus All Day Mr. Austin Theory. Street Profits won. After the match, they were attacked by Angel Garza. Out came Bianca Belair. I guess it's Bianca Belair's call up to the main roster. She helped them out, and after that, they did a little dance, and that was it. Street Profits won. After that, we had the 5-way match. Okay, going into this women's 5-way match, we all were thinking, okay, is Sasha going to turn on Bayley? Is Sasha going to turn on Bayley? Is this the heel turn? Is this the heel turn? Is this going to happen tonight? It didn't happen tonight. What did happen, though, it was Sasha, Lacey, and Bayley were the last three. And Bayley accidentally kicked Sasha Banks, which led to Sasha and Bayley act like they were fighting, okay? Then after that, Lacey Evans gave the women's right to Sasha Banks. Lacey Evans was looking back at Bayley to see if she's going to break up this pinfall. No, Sasha gets eliminated, which leaves Lacey Evans versus Bayley. All right, guys. Sorry about that. I tell you guys, I keep forgetting sometimes to check my memory card. So actually, it was full. But yeah, Lacey Evans was looking back to see if if Bayley was gonna help out Sasha to break up the pinfall. Didn't happen. Bayley ends up beating Lacey Evans with the help of Sasha Banks, and then you had Sasha in the background looking at Bayley like, "Don't worry, bitch. I got you, bitch. Don't worry. I'm plotting." Which to me, I think is gonna be Sasha versus Bayley at at SummerSlam for the belt. I think that's where they're gonna be leading to. So Bayley wins. Next, we get to the Firefly Fun House, which people were like, after seeing Undertaker versus AJ Styles, they're like, "Oh shit, I'm waiting to see this. Is this gonna be like Taker and AJ?" No, people, you can't reproduce Taker and AJ. That's his own separate thing. Okay, so the best I can tell you is explain this to you guys. If you watch horror movies, you know Jason, you know Freddy Krueger. Last night Undertaker was Jason. Tonight Bray Wyatt was Freddy Krueger. That's the best way I can explain it to you. Bray Wyatt was Freddy fucking Krueger tonight. If you ever seen a Freddy Krueger movie, you know when you fall asleep what the fuck happens. Okay, people. Bray Wyatt, literally what happened. John Cena came out, did his entrance thing, and he was like summoned to the Firefly Fun House. And then like literally all of John Cena's moments, for him debuting against Kurt Angle, to him dressed up as Hulk Hogan in the NWO, to him being the Doctor of Thugonomics John Cena, to him being what else did we have? Him being like who the fuck was the Saturday Night Main Event? Bray was Hulk Hogan, but who the fuck was that dude? Fuck, I forgot. But just go back and watch it. Then to John Cena, they were living WrestleMania 30. Cena was what you were supposed to do. Rewrite this history. Do what you're supposed to do. Hit me with the chair. Dude, you gotta go back and watch it. That's the best way I can tell you is Bray Wyatt was Freddy fucking Krueger. That's the best I can tell you. Go back and watch that shit. Bray Wyatt wins though. Next was the main event. Plain and simple, Drew McIntyre won. I think we had McIntyre got hit by Lesnar with 4 F5s. And then Drew McIntyre hit like four Claymores. McIntyre won. Overall, guys, the wrestlers, give you guys a shout out. Great job. You didn't have to do what you did. You didn't have to do what you did last night and tonight. You didn't have to do that. Shout out to you guys. As far as Vince McMahon, this should have been postponed. Like, again, this is a 4-show Mania. Charlotte Flair, Rhea Ripley, AJ Undertaker, Cena Wyatt, and then the main event, McIntyre Lesnar. This should have been postponed. Plain and simple. To the point where Edge and Orton is not even in the four matches. And not even the 4 matches that I liked. Can you believe the best built feud, Edge and Orton, is not even in my top 4 matches? When you guys were going into WrestleMania, did you think Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley are going to be ahead of Edge and Orton? I bet you guys did not pick Edge and Orton. I bet you guys did not pick Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair to be better than Edge and Orton. That's a bet you could have taken to Vegas, and you would have lost if you thought that was going to happen. But yeah, to the point where I didn't even like Edge and Orton. This should have been postponed to either August. Like, I would love to know I hope somebody makes an article soon. How much money did Vince McMahon even make? How many pay-per-view buys do you believe people paid for WrestleMania? Like, this is stuff I would love to know. Anyways, Vince McMahon, I hope you got out of this what you wanted. I hope you get what you wanted out of this. Because for me, as a viewer, as a customer, this was a 5.5 WrestleMania. And that's the 4 matches that were good, but this is a 5.5 WrestleMania. And to the point where I actually liked last year's WrestleMania better than this, which last year's WrestleMania was not even near as built up as this. Like last year's WrestleMania, what was it? It was Shane McMahon and The Miz. And then you had the women's triple threat match. To the point where I'm liking last year's WrestleMania better than this. That's a damn. And you had AJ and Undertaker on this card, which was like a 9.5. I gave that a 9. But to the point where I like last year's WrestleMania, and that's not even saying it because of the crowd, but Just overall, like, this should have been postponed to August. I'm giving it a 5.5. You guys can comment down below. Like, comment, subscribe. Social media pages all down below. What do you think of WrestleMania 36? Let's hope next year the T virus is not a big issue, because we need the crowd back. We need crowd back. And again, Edge and Orton, you guys did the best you could do, but I'm not rewatching that match. See you guys tomorrow for more reaction videos.